Hello. Hey, John. How are you? How's everything? How's the weekend? I'm okay. I'm okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you. Still hanging in there. Ow. Yeah, no corona yet. So- yeah, it's pretty much under control here in the United States, at least. I'm not aware of the rest of the world. I'm very busy trying to understand this stupid market right now. See, this June and July is like. Yeah, yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Better than Trump, right? So, but there are things that always, go by their like timing, you can say, or whatever it's supposed to happen will happen on time. So, it's just virus is always like that. Also, it's once I think that's what I heard. I don't know if it's true, but people say that every 100 year we have this pandemic kind of thing, and we had it, for a couple of years, and now it's probably gonna go away. So let's see what happens. But you never know. Um, this world, we're polluting this world very badly. So I think that probably more often we're gonna see this. So anyway, all right. So let's get started here, man. Um, I have made some new charts, right? And I'm still making some of those pairs. Index, I already finished the charts and the templates and all of that as of June 13th. So this is the new badge of the charts and that new templates I will be sending out after, probably by tonight. After the webinar, still probably need more time to finish those some of those pairs. Okay, now I'm not gonna do all of those like 20 pairs, but more, all pound pairs and or relevant pairs. Some of those euro pairs, right? Euro Aussie, Aussie yen, euro yen, stuff like that. Yen pairs, some of those yen pairs, which we trade like pound yen, stuff like that, right? So major pairs, because the market is very slow, no volume. That's how. So we stick to try to get in with the 7 minute entry, in and out, 30, 40, 50 pip charts, small charts, unless we start to see some big moves. But so far in the month of June, it's very slow and very wobbly. So let's get started here. The Aussie Index monthly chart, same thing like the last time I made that we are here. My take was like we're probably gonna drop, a little bit more, but more and more I see that it's probably gonna go up because this is a commodity currency, and the commodities are in demand right now after the pandemic, after the lockdowns, and all those factories and mines and all of that were closed down, right, for a little while. Now they are coming back up for business and more demand for everything else, including oil and um, other commodities, especially metals. And Aussie deals with that. So Aussie dollar probably gonna get strong. Um, So this is the monthly chart, and then the key number I would say that I'm looking at the 46.99 and like 47, or there was like 47.26 right there. This one, right? So this is the number, but I think we probably gonna go above it very soon. This is the weekly chart, right? So that's what happened. There's a small channel here, and we are still holding on this number. Remember the last time I said that we probably gonna go down to 46.19, and then it did. So it went down to 46.19 and start bouncing and hanging in there. and might go up from there. So this is the live chart of this, and you can see on a 40-minute chart, this is what we are doing. Is 46.19 is right there. All right, so nice drop, like ending butterfly kind of pattern here, and then boom, we bounced, we came back, we are still at 46.69. So I will say that we're probably gonna hold above this and then go to the upside. Now, what is the 20-minute saying? This is the last time, last Friday, we were here, kind of like this area, stopped it, right? 47.26 area. Well, this is 47.35. It's another probably monthly number, right? It's a monthly low, yeah. So so that kind of stopped it, and 47.30. I mean, 26 is just right there. You know, it's not too far from it. Right, 47.26 is just, you know, right there. Oh, it was marked there, right? See, this is 47.26. So what am I doing here? It's just not written there, right? Yeah. So maybe here. Yeah, 40. Let me just bring this in. That's what I forget to do. Bring these numbers forward. And then you have a record. So this is 47. Okay, the second one, right? Yeah, this one. What is this one? 47.16. I don't even remember that number. And I don't think that is a number. Forget it. Or maybe there is. So I don't know. It's 4700, and then this is important. 46.969. Right. So we can, and then this is, you know, I think it's 47.16. No, 46.16, 46.19, something like that. It's here. What was the number there? 46.19, right? 46.19. Okay. So it is right there. This is the line. Oops. 46.19 is the line. So you see it went down a little bit to 46.02, bounce, came back, tested here, this, and then go back to 46.26, then dropped to 46.69, and then was trying to go up. So let's see what happens. It looks like that we're gonna bounce and go up. So Aussie probably gonna get it strong. Make a note of it that Aussie we are expecting the strength, and you're gonna see the chart anyway later on, right? So the next chart, we're gonna take a look at this. Keep in mind that Aussie, we are expecting Aussie strength, and based on that, Euro Aussie, Pound Aussie, we're gonna be looking for the downside. Okay, those are two major important pairs. Now, this is CAD index, right? I'm going to alphabetically in indexes. Now, CAD index, I made this chart last time saying that the TL probably going to hold it, right? It was going up. So it hit the TL, and that's exactly what happened. And then it started to make the turn. This number and so, you know, this number is still intact. Very important to see if we are going to go down, we must stay below this 57.51. As soon as you go above this, you have to worry about the upside. Okay, then you're talking about the 59.68 and, you know, maybe more to the upside. So that is like CAD index. Now CAD is dropping means what? CAD is gonna get weaker. So obviously the pair comes in mind that Aussie gets strong, CAD gets weaker, then Aussie CAD should be flying, right? So that's how you catch the pair. That okay. So Aussie CAD, if you see something like bullish, we can act upon it fast, right? Because it's confirmed by the indexes. Now, weekly chart, this is how it is. 57.51 is right there. You know that the TL is coming from there, right? 57.51 is a long move up, and right there, 57.37, 57.58. A lot of numbers here, right? So it's probably going to stop it, and we will have a small drop, maybe back all the way back to the TL, this rising TL, or one of these numbers. Let's see. But imminent is that it's coming down. So let's see. Again, the idea is Aussie gonna get strong, CAD is gonna get weaker. So let's go take a look at the Aussie CAD. Do we have anything there to go up? So now, if we see that this is the monthly chart, it was there, and I remember the chart that I made that we're gonna drop from there, right? So we did. So we dropped to these levels here. Actually, these two, but we kind of like held above it. And now, weekly chart is this. So same thing, right? So this is the TL. We dropped here, and we are now trying to go up. I didn't check this chart before. I still have to make the chart, but since I look at those indexes, so I just came in my mind. Okay, see this how to the pip it hit the 38%. So it may go up again, right? So if, like I said, that if Aussie start to get strong and CAD start to get weaker, this is what we looking at it. And then let's say 40-minute chart and the 20-minute chart. What they have to tell us is, I'll make sure that usually I don't, cover that, but I'm going to cover. So it's all the way down here and ready to go up. So now what you need to do is that you see here, it is already turning bullish, right? I don't have enough candles here. So let me see if I can get some more candles here. 20-minute chart, it's only 3,000, make it maybe 7,000. I'm going to get a little more chart here. Okay, so here, see this is coming down here, nice and clean, and then all of a sudden it goes up and sideways and then continue to the upside. So yes, it is. It was a nice bullish setup, and it was trying to go up. I hit my mic, headbutted to it. You know what I hate is that this mosquitoes, and I just felt that something bit on my foot, right? And that disturbed me so much that I forget everything. That even if I'm like married with children, right? I forget everything. I cannot tolerate not a single mosquito inside my house. Mosquito or a fly. Oh yeah. I don't know. I can't see the damn thing. Something bit me. Anyway, sorry about that. It disturbed me a lot. So here, see, this is summertime, so you open the front door or the back door and into the yard. There's a lot of mosquitoes there, so it doesn't matter how careful you are, they get in, right? They can get in. Then I have to hunt them down. So it is a bullish setup now here, and it might work. So I'm gonna make this chart and then send out later on. Now, this is what the CAD index, right? So, and you have a lot of other pairs that involve CAD. I just showed you one because we saw the Aussie and the CAD. So Aussie CAD was the relative pair, and it was relevant to show. So I showed it to you. Now, we go further into the index folder and then see the Frankie. This is how the Frankie is. We don't care about the Frankie much, but there's a lot of people out there that do. And this is how it is. It's just, you see this TL here? Okay. So we came down to this TL. We bounced from here and we went up. You see this, I forgot that number here, but anyway, you have this one here, 1106. I think it was 1119. This is 1106. And we are right around there. We are like 1190. So we are just above it. So probably going to hit the TL or this 1318, right? And after that, if you do not drop, then we're going to go to the upside, to all the way to the upside here. So this is very crucial to watch this one if you are involved in trading Frankie pairs. Okay, this could be a bounce all the way going up, like maybe like wave 1 and then wave 2 and going for wave, or maybe this whole thing is like A and this is B and go for wave C, right? So TL is the key. Let's see if the TL holds and we drop. If not, then let's see what happens. Simple. The most important number is this one. 1119. Well, actually now it's 13 is the key number. We are going for that, but maybe when the market opens up, all of a sudden, if it start dropping, then watch this one. This is, I think it's 1119. Let me see if I can go live here. Where's that? What the heck happened to that number there? Okay, this is 1119, right? So this is, I'm gonna put it here. Let's see. I had it. I mean, just, sometimes it just disappears. That's why. All right, so this is 1119, and let me just save this. Maybe that. Okay, that might save my work, right? So this is the key number here, 1119 to the downside. So if we need to go down, we need to go below that, right? And this is the live chart. So monthly chart is this, and then you look at the weekly chart. This is how it is. Little bit, open up a little bit more, and you connect these two highs. We have a little room here. We have from a fib from here to here, 61%. That's 1333, and this low here is 1318. So that's why I had on a monthly chart that 1318 is very important, and probably is gonna go there and then a drop, or let's see what happens, right? Or even if it drops, it probably like here, then 61%, right? And then it will come to a 23% line, maybe something like here, and then from there may go up again later on, right? So right now, what the situation is that we might be looking at 1318 or 61% hit and then drop. So it's gonna go up first, get strong a little bit, and then get weaker. So we have to pay attention to the pairs. If you trade, for example, Frankie, you have what, USD franc is the only pair that I would even look at, or maybe pound franc. That's all. But once in a while, I look into that. All right, so it's a very good setting here, right? So pay attention to it, and you can get some good trading setups out of this Frankie pair. Because if it start dropping, then okay, Aussie franc is also a good one, USD franc also, franc yen, you can look into that. I don't. All right, so this is we're gonna pass this one, and then next is the EUR Index monthly chart. Now, EUR Index monthly chart, you can see here that this is the the old chart. I have this one, and then it is intact and it is moving forward as I had it. So now, if it is B finish here, then we're supposed to come for C here. So it was slowly wobbling here and then bounce here, and then this month, month of June, so far euro is dropping, right? So euro is coming down, nice and clean, and weekly chart, you see, this is what's happening. So last 2 weeks, in fact, right? Last week and week before that, both were bearish candles, right? Both week we went down here, and now we are below 3084. In fact, there was another number, 30. What was the number? 3084. I forgot. All right, at the time I took it is like 3063. So we are just below 3084, right? So if we stay there, and stay below that number, and then continue to the downside, then see this rising TL here, and this is cutting off this horizontal line of 2986. So I think that would be the target. A new candle will open up here, and then maybe one or two candle, maybe one candle straight down to this week, or maybe this week and the next week, right? We will get to this yellow spot here, yellow dot, this rising TL, and this horizontal line of 29.86. So that would be the target. So now if that happens, then what does that mean? That means that euro will get weaker, right? So Aussie, we saw already that it was probably going to get strong. And if euro gets weaker, then you have euro Aussie going down, right? So yeah, we can go while we're looking at these indexes, we can go and look at these pairs as well, one by one. So let's say euro Aussie, can it go down based on euro weakness and Aussie strength? Let's see. Do we have a setup that it will go down? So now see, this is a weekly chart and this is a monthly chart. Now look at the monthly chart. It's like a like a Gertley pattern, right? X, A, then B, then C, and then D, and boom, right? So usually that pattern goes all the way down, right? It's not going to be in a straight line, but this pair has a capability, a possibility that it will do that. You see this here? So if we are like not even halfway, from here to maybe here, this thing can continue go down like in this fashion, right? So this month candle, you can see that we went up. Remember, my target was 58.27. I even tweeted a couple of times on my Telegram that that would be the end of the road, and that's exactly what happened so far. So far, we're not very off of that level. It can bounce and go above it, but it looks like that number is going to hold. And based on the Aussie index showing some strength, and euro index telling us that it might go down, and that those two analysis, euro index and Aussie index, is giving me the idea that this pair will go down and stay below 58.27 and continue to the downside. Maybe this rising black teal, or even lower than that, right? So this one, like the downside, below 58.27. So keep an eye on that one. This is monthly chart. This is a weekly chart. You see this how nicely last week. In fact, before that week, we hit that 58.27 and then start dropping. And last candle last week is just a doji, right? Very, very slow. This pair just didn't move at all. And that is a little bit of sign of danger, because see, the lowest point was like 56.54, I guess we hit. We went up, right? Let's see, 50, see here, 54.55 actually. And then we bounced from there. You see this here? No, that was before. So we went up there. Where's 58.56? Why I don't bring these numbers? Okay, I'll bring that later. Where'd it go? Come here, buddy. Okay, you see that here? See, the bottom line is that we went up, we hit one time, second time, 58.27, dropped back to this number, 56.82, and then this is 56.54. So we kind of start bouncing and we end up the week here. So what is going to be? I mean, it will all the way come down here, then go up, and that's it's very wobbly. But the idea is that if Aussie's index, we're going to watch the Aussie index. If that index start getting strong, or euro start getting weaker, or the index start dropping, then we will be looking for short entries on this one. Okay, this is a 40-minute and 20-minute. You can see that actually, you know what, when the market opens up and everything is fine, I will probably get in and take this entry here. I had an entry from here, and then I cashed out later on Friday, way before that, right here, all the way in the bottom. So luckily, and then it went up all the way and reaches almost half of it, So, but yeah, from here, I had this trade all the way down here, and I closed it. Unfortunately, I was not, paying attention of making charts, because there was nothing really concrete. So, so what the hell with it? So, gotta have the chart to show. But yeah, Here, it's a very, very nice short setup, right? And ready to go down. So I'm gonna take that one and then probably go all the way down to this number here, which is 53.28. So we're gonna be having target, not in this week or in one day, but long-term target. And if we go down, we're gonna go down all the way here probably. Okay. So it's a possibility, yes, but we must go below 56.54. Okay, must go below 56.54. So this is Euro Aussie. Let's go back to the indexes again. So Euro Index. Now, if Euro Index continues dropping, then there are other things that involve Euro, right? For example, Euro Yen. So what about Euro Yen? Is Euro Yen showing any sign? Regardless of the yen right now, you're gonna see if Euro Yen is giving us any good short setup. Okay, so Euro Yen, see this monthly chart was nothing major there, level wise or all. Let's see, 33.21 is right there, and we are just below that. We came down here, right? We went up to 33.80. That's not the proper chart. The proper chart is this one. See that? This is the one I made, and with the euro continue dropping, we can just drop from where we are now, or if anything else happen, euro gets strong or may not get weaker, and yen start getting more weaker because yen is as it is very weak, right? And it's continue getting weaker, then there is a chance that we might go to the upside. So the number that we need to watch is 33.21. If we can stay below, then the weight is to the downside. Then we're going to be watching for euro getting weaker and yen may getting strong. We're going to be watching the indexes. But if this thing goes back above 33.21, then the possibilities for the upside opens up, and then again the next number would be 33.80, and then 37. All of these big numbers to the upside. So this is how it is. 33.21 is the key number here in euro yen. But so far, this looks like where's the weekly chart here? See, this is so this is a euro index here. By the way, okay, here is the weekly chart for euro yen. So euro weakness, last two candles you can see here, and then this is a big move in a straight line to the upside. It requires a little retracement, don't you think? So yes, I'm very hopeful that we probably gonna get a downside here, and that's what I was looking for. So what about the 40-minute and the 20-minute chart? Let's take a look at the 40-minute. It's coming down, and basically right now 40-minute has a very nice long setup, right? But you remember when you have a 40-minute long setup, and if it starts to play out at the same time, you have a 20-minute short setup, right? So let me just refresh it. Okay. Now 40-minute, and then you see this is a 20-minute, and there was not a proper short here because this indicator was not up here all the way. This was, but the price is way to the upside, so forget about that. Whatever happened, but now we have a 40-minute long setup, right? And if that start to play out, you see that we're going to go up, and then we create a short setup here, and probably that would be the time that will drop. So let's see, we need to have a short setup here. It already become bearish here, euro yen, and we might drop from here and then go more to the downside. That would confirm euro weakness. Another pair involved euro is euro USD, of course, right? So do we have any short scenario there? Again, the Euro USD, I haven't made the monthly chart or the weekly chart for this week now, but this is the old one that I'm just going to show here, right? The one I made last time was May 29, right? So you can see here monthly chart. The month of June, 2 weeks so far, is a black candle, so it's coming down. Euro is getting weaker, or probably gonna USD is getting stronger, but maybe that's why it's coming down. But if you look at this weekly chart, right? What the way I see it, that this is like an impulse move, right? Impulse move usually retraces like impulse wave in ABC correction back to around 61%, 50%, or 78%, those three levels. But usually it is in ABC fashion. And that's what I think, that this is A here, 38%. Then we went up and we couldn't go higher than that, and then we start to drop here. See the 1, 2, 3, 4 last 3-4 candles, leaving the last week candle is completely bearish. But before that, before the last week, we have 3 candles which has a long wick to the upside. So that was the sign that we probably gonna go down, right? And we did last week. So last week was pretty solid black candle, and hopefully this week still, again, we're going to be coming down here. So I'm going to make the chart, and right now you can see that we are at 2091, very close, maybe 2108. So 9 pip here, 8 pip there, 17 pip difference, right? So we are sitting basically on this big number here. This is a pretty big number, okay? That goes, and we're going to go to 2041. And after that, 1876, and then 1638, so on and so forth, right? With the euro weakness, can we do that? Yes, we can. So how about, let me see, big drop, huh? On a 5-minute chart, I'm going to refresh it here. And then you see here the 40-minute chart, nice and clean coming down. See, this was a long setup, but it couldn't go higher than that. Again, we made a drop, nice drop and long setup. Then we could make the higher high. And then we keep making a lower low here, right? And our weekly chart saying that this could be the wave of, the wave B here, right? After finishing that wave, impulse wave, then you have A, B, C, A. Then this could be B, or maybe A, B, and then again go up for wave C one more time. But right now we need to come down. Okay, so if this is B, then C is coming all the way down. If it is a part of a B, it could be A, B, C, and that would be a B, and then come down for C. Even then, we need this down move here, right? So this is coming down. So what about the 20-minute? Is it showing any sign? So we can see that how nicely it transit to the downside. It was up here above the red line, and now the price and the wave is slowly coming below the red, right? So all we need is this thing going up, giving us a short setup, just like euro yen, right? So that will happen. That definitely will happen. Both of these pairs, euro yen, euro USD, it will go up to make the second short on a 20-minute. But the key is that we must watch very carefully that they will start to go down. Once you have it, they can continue going to the upside, right? That is where we we go wrong most of the time. If we go wrong, that you think that's gonna go south, but it goes north, right? So we gotta have to make sure that where the heck it's going. It doesn't matter what we think. So if this thing goes up and make a short setup, maybe like around here, right, on 2154, then we need a short reversal candle and couple of red candles before we take a short entry, right? And even then, you take a short entry from 7-minute chart and have a very tight SL and see if it is gonna go down. And then if your SL is is hit, maybe it's probably gonna be like maybe 10, 15, 12 pips, something like that. That is very easily, you can recover that. Big SL hit, then it's very hard to recover. So this is how it is. And what about the euro? Let's say with euro weakness, how about euro CAD? right? Or you have anything else? Euro Newsy, for example. Let's take a look at the Euro Newsy, what that pair is doing. Now, by the way, Newsy Dollar Index, we haven't seen it yet. We're gonna see it, but I'm thinking just like Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar is also a commodity currency, and it will probably gonna get strong. I'm looking at some strength. So euro weakness, this is strength. This can make the turn, but so far, currently, the last, not last, but this month candle is bullish. Okay, but you can see on the left hand side that there's a big number, a big area here. 7029, right? So this is the one to watch. If we are going to go down to this rising TL based on euro weakness and maybe Aussie strength, then we must stay below 7029. Above that, I'm not going to think about going short. Then I will think about going long towards 7265, 74, and all of that. But there is a very good chance that we will hold below this 7029 and we're going to drop. So I am, to the downside on this one. And this is how the weekly chart, again, this one also, I need to make the chart. It was this one. No, I didn't make this. So I'm going to have to make it. This is still the date. That means I didn't touch it yet. So 29th May. So it has to be 13 June, right? Today. So yeah, there's not much here. I'm just gonna move this one to right here, and that's it. And the chances are that if we go above this, then we might go a little bit more to one of these numbers. Maybe 74, 77 will be the number to watch, right? So, but let's see. This number is very crucial, and we know the fact that what's happening to the indexes, so you can manage very easily. So 7029 is the number to watch. So let's go. So Euro Index, and then there are a couple of other pairs, right? Euro pairs. So this is how you can watch, and I'm gonna make these charts as well, and the others if I have like Euro CAD and others, right? And then send out before London session, hopefully. So you will have it. Might take, but I'm thinking that probably euro is gonna drop here and bring all those euro pairs to the downside. Now pound index monthly chart. Pound index monthly chart. Last week I made the same thing, just like a Canadian dollar chart, right? Big nice big TL, and I said, okay, we're gonna hit the TL and we're gonna drop. So we did. We hit the TL, we dropped, but we went up again halfway. We finished the week. Went into halfway. So now here, you see this? 1 week was dropped, then the next week dropped first, but then it recovered. It went up. So what is up to? That's very, very important, right? So euro, we have a down move. Last week was completely black, a short. But this one is just the opposite. It went down first, but then it recovered, leaving a wick in the back. That's how the week ended. So in the ending time, part of the week, maybe Thursday, Friday, we were going up actually, right? Let's go take a look at the live chart of pound index. That will give us a better picture on a 40-minute and 20-minute chart. So this, what the heck? Okay, the weekly chart. You see this 5-minute chart was getting strong a little bit. Now 40-minute chart is like this. Okay, so it went up, and then A, B, C, maybe that's the correction, and then it went up again, and we are here. So it's very crucial to watch what is going to happen. We have a big, huge TL right above its head, and it's supposed to drop. But last week, we had a drop and a move up. So can we continue going to the upside and break the TL? God only knows, but here you can see that this TL is broken. We have a long setup here. We have a long setup here. So I'll stick to this idea for now, that something going on here with the pound, and pound probably gonna get strong a little bit more, even though 40-minute is 40-minute is bullish, right? And but the weekly chart and the monthly chart is, it's like at the TL, but doesn't mean that every single TL has to hold, right? So we can easily break and then go to the upside, maybe here, stuff like that. So let's see what happens. But this is what I see is that it might try to go up again, 69.82. I mean 69.81 or 70.82 area, right? And then drop. That could be it. So maybe this wave 1, 2, then this is wave 3, and this is a wave 3, and I cannot say, but this could be like wave 4 kind of thing, messed up for wave 4, and then a little more push to the upside for wave 5. Is that what it is doing? Probably. So let's see. Or maybe it's just last week up move was just a fluke, and it may just go up, hit the TL one more time, and then start dropping. That can happen also, right? So the thing is that must stay below 68, 61, and to go to the downside. So that's what the number is to watch right now. 68, 61 is this. Above that, 69, 81, and then 70, 82. And below, we're probably going to go to 65, 68, something like that. So let's watch this number, 68, 61. And like I said, the 40-minute chart is this. It is telling me that probably going to go up. And then we have a 20-minute. We can't go short at all, right? Short means that the pound weakness is not, we cannot even think about pound weakness because 20-minute is bullish. So we have to think in terms of pound with strength. So pound pairs to the upside, basically, right? Okay, no problem. We will see that. Or maybe this is it, and then after that, this could be like A, B, C, A, and then this is B, or maybe A, B, C, something like that over there. It will finish B, then drop, right? So anything can happen. So we will see as we go along. Euro pairs are much clearer than this one now, right? This pound is a little messed up here, right? So what is going to happen if, let's say, take a look at some of those pound pairs, for example. Pound getting strong, and if Aussie also getting strong, then that pound Aussie will go nowhere. So is that the case? Let's take a look at pound Aussie. And we're going to stick to the idea that Aussie is going to get strong. So what happened to pound Aussie? Is pound getting strong or weak? That pair may clarify. Now, this is what it is. Pound Aussie. I made this chart here and I says, well, this is also very confusing, right? Because we have a confusion in the indexes as it is. Aussie is getting strong and pound showing the sign that it might get strong. Then what the heck? What's happening? Or may get weaker. So now 82.91 and 82.64, you can see these two numbers in black, right? I have usually, the important numbers are in black and marked so that you can understand what I'm talking about. The 84.62, this, so we are sitting just above that, and right here, 82.91. Right now, what is the thing? It's 83.01. So basically, we are sitting above both of these numbers, right? We can say they're very close to this one, 82.91. We are just above that. So if it is going to go up, that would be Aussie weakness. Maybe not, but maybe pound start getting stronger than Aussie. That could be the case, right? We just saw the pound strength to the upside. I mean, long setups, right? On a 20-minute, that will take this pair to the upside. But if not, then Aussie strength, and it's supposed to go down. So if it's supposed to go down, then we must go below 82.64. This is the number. So if it start coming down, now 20-minute, this is how it is. We end up here like that, and 82.91 and 82.64. These are right there, right? So we went up higher low, then higher high, then all of a sudden we have a little bit of lower low and lower high, and then we were coming down. So this is on Friday, all right? So it is nothing concrete. Friday means nothing. It's just giving a little bit of hint that what was happening on Friday, it was coming down this pair, and Aussie strength. Yeah, we can understand that, we saw it, but what happened to pound? So this week when it starts, 82.91 is the key number. We're gonna watch it. It went up and then it went sideways, right? So it can go anywhere. We have to watch, but it is clear that these are the two numbers. If we go up, then we're gonna be going for the upside numbers, and these are the numbers, right? And if we go down, we're gonna come down to this white TL or this 79.93. Right? So that these are the both sides. We have to keep an eye on both sides always, right? Because we don't know what kind of fundy is gonna get, right? So what if the fundy comes good? Where this pair is gonna go, and how? What are the levels? And if the fundy comes bad, then what? It's gonna drop where? How? What numbers? What levels? Right? So once you know that, you can say, this is what's happened. He's gonna come down where? Next target 81.37. It's so clear, right? So if you go on along, it's like 81.37 here. Can you go short on that one here? Well, okay, it's not short right now, but later on, so 81.37 it's right there. So it comes down here, it goes up and give you a short setup, and then from here to here you can take the trade. Small shots, like I said, that this is month of June, and we should rely on 30, 40, 50 pips small shots. Okay. Okay. Now this is pound Aussie. What about other pound pairs? Let's cover some of those pound pairs now. What about pound CAD? Remember, keep in mind the pound is confused. Pound can go anywhere, right? It can get strong or weak. It depends on the fundies to Technically, it's not showing any sign. It's just a little sign off. Weekly chart showing the downside, and 40 and 20 showing right now currently that is going up. So that's the confusion there. Now this is here. This is the monthly chart of this pound CAD. It stays there, sideways movement badly on a weekly chart. You can see here, it is going like that, right? It's a small triangle kind of thing here. At the big triangle here, and then you have these two highs and these two lows. We hit that, we went up, and then see how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the low here, right? We keep hitting that number and getting, like 71.13 kind of number, right? So that's what's happening. So what is basically happening here is this on a 40-minute chart. This one showing me that this is an impulse, then A, this is B, C probably going to go up here somewhere, a little bit more here, and that would be wave 2. If that's the case, then we're going to drop big time for, So then this is pound CAD. Now, if CAD is going to get weaker, then this should go up. We just saw that Aussie was getting strong and CAD supposed to get weaker. That will help it to go up, right? Even if pound doesn't get as strong. But we have a pound bullish setup on a 20-minute. So pound gonna get strong, CAD get weaker. We can easily go to 61% or 78% or even higher on this one. So pound CAD, I'm looking at a little bit more to the upside. Okay. And after that, we will see what kind of funding comes in. Maybe by that time, we will have our Wednesday webinar. So we're going to discuss on Wednesday what the heck happened on Monday and Tuesday. But for now, I think the Monday and Tuesday, this pair will go up a little more towards the 61% of what I showed on 40-minute here, 61 or 78%. So let's see. This is clearly a bullish move here. This move and then the sideway, right? And these are the couple of numbers like 71.13 I said, right? So we are wobbling up and down around this, and if we can stay above this, and next number is this one, is 71.62, and our 72.94 is something like that. Here, no, this is 73, 72.84. Hold on. Oh, that was a different. Okay. So this is the low here, 75.32. See that? So it is a long distance, 75.32. Not much. It's just somewhere there. So let's see. But so far looks bullish, and this probably will go up. What about the next pound pair on this one below that? Pound CAD. You have pound franc. Forget about that. Pound yen. Let's take a look at pound yen. Pound yen is this, right? So you can see here that pound last. This is a monthly chart, right? Okay, let's take a look at the weekly chart. It will, well, weekly I don't have a monthly trend line. So see this trend line, the last month candle means not the month of June, but the month of May. It hit the TL and stopped, but then month of June started and it went up a little bit and then comes down and it's just there at the TL, right? And the weekly chart is like this. So we had a week before last week was a bearish candle. But the last week candle, you can see here that it is still black, but it went down and then it tried to go up again. So what is happening? What is happening on the, see this 40-minute chart? It went down, made a nice 40-minute setup, long setup, and went up and then start dropping. And a 20-minute is like this. So it is also very crucial, very critical area, and it's very important to watch this TL here and this area 46.30. 56.30. If we can stay below that, we can drop. But why? If we think that the pound probably gonna get strong, then we have pound Aussie showing and pound CAD that they might go up, right? But what if we are wrong there and pound gets weaker? Then we have a chart here. You see, you can't go wrong if we pay close attention. Some of these pairs, two would probably showing the long side because it depends on the other currency as well, right? So if pound really getting strong and gonna go up, pound index, then you have two pairs showing the long setup. So you're already there and you're gonna get the long setup on a 20-minute chart relatively quick, and you can take those trades. But if pound gets weaker, those pair will not give you the long setup, right? And the bullish scenario is still there or will become bearish. So you're gonna leave those pairs alone for the time being, and you come to pair like that, and you go 20-minute is really about to go short here, right? So this pair will quickly give you a short setup, while pound Aussie or pound a CAD probably not gonna give you the short, right? They will getting busy in turning or transit from the long side to the downside, right? But this is almost already there. So this will give you a short setup fast if pound gets weaker. Now, pound yen and pound, forget about the pound friend, the pound yen, and let's say pound Nuzi, and then we see pound USD, right? So let's take a look at pound Nuzi. What happened? Nuzi, I'm expecting a strength. So pound Nuzi, last candle, monthly candle is purely bullish, but the weekly candle was also bullish. But the thing is that we hit that area first, that we dropped here long time. It's like so many months here. Then we went up and we are here again, 98.45 and 38% of this drop here all the way, right? So it's like here, see this area, 98.36. So if Nuzi gets strong, as I'm expecting, then and pound gets weaker, so pound yen is gonna drop, and this might get a drop, right? So pay attention to this one, that right now it is all the way up, extended, and it may make the turn to the downside, but it is not yet. It's not bearish. It is bullish, right? And I think I took this one as well because it was, see, traveling above the red line and above the wave like that, that is like coiling the spring, and then it just let go all the way. Boom, it goes up. So always, if this thing is happening to the downside of the red line, be ready for a short drop, big time, or something like that, and then boom, it goes to the upside. That happens 99% of the time. Okay. So the monthly chart is like this, and then weekly chart, I still have it like 98.45 is the borderline. If for any reason we go above that number, then don't think about going short. Only long. Maybe the target would be 0470, or maybe not all the way, but maybe 0270 and stuff like that. It's gonna go up. And this thing is, I don't have the fib. I don't know why I messed up the fib here. Okay, see that one coming this here exactly at 61%. So this is 38%, but that is so 61%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this. I'm going to have this here. I made this chart on. Okay, yeah, I made it. So probably want to do it again. Oops. Okay, I want to keep. I'm going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. I want to keep the 61, and then get rid of all the others. So now I have these two here, right? Showing that's what it is. We are at 38. If we go above this, then chances are that we go all the way here. And this line here coming 0470, coming exactly at 61% of this whole drop. That makes sense, yeah. So this could be it, and then it will happen because of what? One of the two things or both. Maybe pound is gonna get strong big time, right? So then we are good in pound Aussie. Sorry, this is pound Aussie, right? So pound Aussie, pound cat, they're gonna go up. Maybe pound yen, showing the downside, but it will turn to the long side and then maybe break the monthly TL and then go up, right? So we'll take care of that. But you have pound Aussie going to the upside, pound Aussie, and pound cat, all three. Will that happen? Time will tell. But maybe this one would not go above 98.45 and then start dropping. Then we will see. So like I said, the 40-minute chart is all the way there, extended, and 20-minute is bullish. In order to go down, we need these things to go below. At least below, stay below this 98. I would say not 45, but here 98.36. And then see 98, 95 is right there. So these three numbers, very, very important. So this high, last high was 98.23. That's what I have. The must stay below 98.23 in order to go down. Okay. So let's see. As soon as it goes above that and, above this 98, start dragging to the upside, don't think about going short. Then we're going to stay and then watch that maybe it is going to the upside. And then we watch the index. What the heck is happening? Is pound getting strong? And then we're going to see some news is that, what kind of funding we have already, which probably supporting pound strength. So if everything align, right, 2 + 2 = 4, then we will say, okay, we're going to wait for a long setup instead of short. And then we go long in pound Aussie, or pound cat. Forget about pound yen then. Maybe down the road it will give us a long setup as well. But immediately those are the pairs. Now we have another pair, I guess, pound USD. But before that, let's take a look at the USDX a little bit, right? Any question, anybody? Everybody quiet today. Now, US dollar index, I said that we're going to go up. John, is that everything okay? Or you went to sleep? This is tough. Okay, you're not sleeping. All right. All right, here. See, this is the low here, right? So we went up, we came down, and see how many times we try to go down. We hit like at least 2 times right on the dot here, 89.04, but we couldn't, and then end up going up, making a doji, and then last week candle, it was like nicely bullish. So chances are that we are going to go up. Not all the way there, maybe, I don't know, but this is my take. but it could go up and then down and then up and then down and then, in that fashion. So, but for now, it just should be going to the upside. So if this thing gonna go up, then USD might get strong a little bit. How about the 40-minute chart? How does it look like? So we're gonna see on the book. So this is how it is. So it is making like a transition, right? Making a base here, right? Kind of like a left shoulder, some head, and then right shoulder here, and then going up. So yeah, it is showing some sign of making a turn, and then right now it is above the yellow, above the red, all of that. So it is making a transition to the upside. That's how. That's what I say, transition, right? Okay. Okay, it's 5 o'clock already. Market opened up already, I think, right? All right, so USD probably gonna get strong a little bit, and then index may go up a little bit. So what kind of effect it will have on pound USD? Are we having a short scenario or a bullish scenario there? Let's take a look. Now this one, I made this chart last week, not last week, before that, May 29, right? And it is still valid, and it is still doing the same thing. It's coming down here after not going above that. So this is the area. This is doing the same kind of pattern here, right? And with the pound weakness and USD strength, this thing will go down. So the number to watch is 42.37. We must stay below and go to the downside. So let's see what happened on this one. I made the chart on that current charts are like this, and this is a weekly. Sorry, that was a weekly chart. This is a monthly chart, right? And it is a very powerful chart, because if you can see this idea here, that was my idea when we start dropping from here. So we came down here, but then we went up again, right? So, but still, the scenario is still short. This is the low area, so we kind of like broke below, right, and then going back testing from underneath, and now we are back to this very crucial area. So if we can stay below this, then we have a long way to go down. That's why I made that USD chart, the yellow arrow, all the way big, to the upside, because that's the only way we gotta drop here. Right, we need USD strength big time, right? For this to go down, can we go down? Maybe, not all the way down here, but maybe a little bit here. Let's see what happens. So far, this candle, you can see it's a monthly candle. It's short. It's coming down, and this is how it looks like. New candle started. We must go below 40.39 in order to go down, right? So maybe 36.80 would be the target if we start to go down, or maybe here 38.35 low. So keep an eye on these two things, and the big number here is 35.14. So let's see first that if we are going to go down. So 40-minute chart is this. It's like making a transition here, a lot of like sideways movement here, and 20-minute kind of like just becoming ready to become bullish. It's not bullish, bearish, but it's not bearish yet, right? Yeah. So you see, this is how it is. So it's this yellow, black, messing around, and then it just keep going down. It's sideways right now, but I think it's gonna go down, and pretty soon it will be bearish. So I'm gonna see the market is open, so I'm gonna close it now because I still have to show you, pound CAD, USD CAD, and all of that. Let me go and finish the chart, because that is important for me to give you the proper charts for all the pairs. And like I said, some of those important pairs, all pound pairs are done. Euro Aussie is done, and Euro USD probably is done. Maybe not, but I have still, maybe 4 or 5 major pairs that we trade. And then after that, I will send out all the charts for the pairs and for the indexes and their templates as well. So the index pair charts and templates are all done. Some pound pairs are all done. A few more pairs, and I'll send out. So my thing would be, if I can send all of these things out before London Open, right? So any question whatsoever, anyone? If not, then I'm gonna close and get busy. All right, John and everybody else. We'll talk to you guys later, and have a nice and good trading week.